So let me tell you what this video is not gonna be. It's not gonna be a video of us looking through houses and just showing you the houses. There's enough videos on Facebook and YouTube about that. These videos are gonna be about the strategies you need to be thinking about when you're looking at homes. Check it out. So what's going on, guys? So we're at a property we're about to close on for one of our clients, and we are also doing project management services with this client, right? So why are we back at the property, right? So many times investors and people purchase properties and they get a bid from a contractor and they say, okay, we're gonna start on whatever day, and they just say, okay, we're gonna meet on that date and just start. Guys, what we have found out is when you're dealing with contractors, when you're renovating properties, you need to, your communication needs to be overtly, right? Like great, right? Like it needs to be like overtly over communicating, right? Because there's so many things that can fall through the cracks. There's so many things that could be misunderstandings. There's so many things that, you know, in the middle of a project or at the end of the project, someone can say, I don't remember that. I didn't say that. I didn't promise that. And they're like, yes, you did. If I just had a recording, if I just had it documented, there it is right there. You should have had it documented, right? And so what we do leading up to when we purchase the property is we get everything documented from the outlet to a switch to a fan to a light. We get everything documented. How many, what room, everything in a project, in a property that's documented to make sure that in whatever bid we go with the contract, whatever we agree with, that everything we want is getting done and it's getting done at the right agreed upon price, right? So why are we back at the property? We haven't even closed on the property yet. Why are we back over here, right? We're closing the property today, but why are we back over here? We're back over here to make sure, okay, that the timeline of the project is what it needs to be. What I mean by that, right? So many times, some people go, how long do you think it's gonna take? About 6 weeks. Okay, let's run with that. How long do you think it's gonna take? 8 weeks. Okay, let's run with that. How long do you think it's gonna take? 3 weeks. Okay, let's run with that. And so many times projects go over and over and over the projected timeline simply because not everything was taken into account, right? Or because there wasn't a timeline set in stone as far as what needed to happen by when and when things need to be completed by. So here's what happens a lot of times. A lot of times investors have a conversation with contractors to say, okay, how long is this project gonna take? Let's say they say 6 weeks, okay? And week 1, they're running through the project, but there's no discussion as far as progress. Week 2, they're going through the project and they're taking care of small fires, they're taking care of demo, they're fixing some of the major trade issues. Week 3 comes, they're doing more cosmetic work, they're more focused on cabinets and countertops and how the bathroom looks, all that kind of stuff. And then all of a sudden, week 4 and 5 come, a week or two before the project's supposed to be, a week or two before the project's supposed to be done, and all of a sudden the investor starts thinking, are we gonna be done on time? That's too late. That is too late to be asking, are we gonna be done on time? You have to be asking, are we gonna be done on time? Week 1, week 2, week 3, yes, every single week. How are we doing? Are we still on track or are we behind? Are we ahead of schedule or what's going on with the timeline of the project? So that's why we're here. We're here to check out the timeline of the project. We're here to make sure we sit down with the full scope of work with the contractor and we go over, hey, foundation's gonna be done first with another company. Here's how long that's gonna take. Okay, second, demo. How long is that gonna take? What are you gonna be doing in demo? What's day 2? What's gonna be completed day 1, day 2? What's gonna be completed day 3, day 3 and 4? Why? Because we want to come on day 2 or 3, and if we don't see the progress that was supposed to happen, then we can already have a conversation with the contractor as far as, hey, are we a little bit behind right now, or are we still on track, right? And so let's go in, check it out, and see what they find. right, guys, so as you saw, that's a little bit of what we do, right? So it's not just about running around to the home improvement stores, Home Depot and Lowe's, to get some supplies and materials. It's about really getting into the nitty gritty. Let's be honest, the stuff that contractors don't want to talk about, getting into the real nitty gritty of the project in terms of the details, the specifics, the timeline, the budgets, the scope of work. What does this mean? Let's make sure we're on the same page as this. What's also good about everything is we have checks and balances. So let's say let's say the contractors and the project managers talk about something and put on the scope of work. We have someone else, either myself or someone else on the team, that looks at it to make sure it makes sense, to make sure it's clear. And here's the biggest thing: we look at it to identify, is there something that we can think of that could cause confusion? Is there something we can think of that could cause a misunderstanding, right? Is there anything that's unclear? Because check this out, we would much rather deal with an issue now proactively in the beginning than have to deal with it in the middle of a deal or at the end of the deal, right? Again, I'm gonna say it one more time. We'd much rather deal with a problem or an issue as early as possible while it's something small than deal with it in the middle of a deal or at the end of a deal or rehab when it's a bigger problem at that point. So I hope this helps. Hope this gives you guys an inside look as far as what we do, how we do. If you are an investor and you feel that you're looking to scale your investments, you love investing, you know how to rehab properties, you got your systems down, but because of time, it's just that time is a constraint for you. And so now you want to elevate the number of properties that you're doing in a year. You're looking to scale, you're looking to grow, you're looking to get into more projects or bigger projects. Please hit us up. Let's see. I'm not saying we're for you. I'm just saying we know what we do with the right type of client. So if you think that what we do might be a good fit for you and we might be in alignment, reach out to us. If you're not at that point yet where you're looking to scale and grow, but you just say, hey, Adam, I want to invest. I want to have some real estate. I want to grow my portfolio, but I need some help with the systems and tools. I need some help in dealing with the contractors. I need some help in managing my rehabs. We'd love to help you. We'd love to see if what you have going on is in alignment with what we do and make sure that we're a right fit for you guys to help you reach your goals and help you be successful. So appreciate you guys. Love you, and we'll see you soon. Man, I'm so pissed off. This phone fell off the tripod and cracked my screen. Man, I ain't never cracked my screen. Like, in my life, my screen has never cracked. This thing looks sad. Oh my goodness. Now I'm a statistic. I can't tell you how upset I am. I have never cracked my screen, and I decided to film a video. I filmed hundreds of videos on this tripod, and it decides to drop my phone without the case and finally crack. You know who I should blame? I should blame my wife, because she said the other day, isn't it time for you to get a new phone? I guess so.